So often we say, oh, I don't have enough time for this. I can't do it. Or we make excuses for ourselves for why we didn't get certain things done. And then we have to deal with those consequences. We have to figure out what we're doing next. And we have to live with that. Yes, give yourself grace. Yes, we all make mistakes. Yes, we have hard weeks. But that doesn't mean that we can let ourselves go. That doesn't mean we can let ourselves slide. And I think so often we use that excuse of, I don't have enough time for this. I don't have enough time for that. But in actuality, you just need to make priorities. You simply have to prioritize something for yourself in your head, in your heart, that you agree upon. And I think so often we misalign our goals because we know what we need to do, but we don't feel like doing it. And I am so guilty of doing that. And when you realize that and can be accountable for your actions, is when you really step up your game. It's when you really pull through. Don't get me wrong, the first few weeks back, the first month back, it's hard. It's really hard trying to adjust to new things, new environments, situations, etc. But don't let yourself do the same mistake twice. Don't let that issue repeat itself, so then you learn it again and again and again until you actually learn it. Because you just have so much to learn, and I have so much to learn. And I think when we repeat certain things and we have certain events happen again, it's like we didn't actually learn it. Like, I'm kind of the believer that if you don't learn a certain lesson, it's gonna keep repeating over and over and over again, but in different forms, in different ways, in different shapes. And when you allow that to keep happening over and over again, it's that situation of shame on you, shame on you, shame on me the third time. And don't let that happen again. And I think when you live that experience and you remember how hard it was, and you see that past come forth in the present, you're like, nah, man, it's not happening. And it won't. By you setting your priorities straight, and by you figuring out what you need to do, how you're gonna get it done, and when and where. Because you and I are thrown certain things in life because they're there to teach us a lesson. And I think when we just don't take the time to reflect and really try to break, not hyper or over analyze things, but just really be able to appreciate and reflect, you can't really fully get the message, get the learning lesson that you could have and that you should have. And sometimes that means you have to relearn it again. And sometimes you learn it really quick and you don't even end up having to deal with that same result because you learn so quickly. But then other times it takes a little bit longer, and that's okay. Just know that you have the ability to figure it out. You're literally in the process of figuring it out right now. And that just set a priority. Because I think that is the one thing that is holding you back from achieving what you want to the intensity that you want. And so just set your intentions and your priorities and align them. Because when you work backwards from your goals, you can see step by step how you can get them. And so do that. Because you have every single tool in your toolbox to succeed. Food for thought.